Okay, now it's working. Oh my gosh. I do not understand.
You need to watch books now, Mommy?
Yeah, now it's working. Oh, I do not know what was wrong with it. Now how do I put the chat? Save, highlight.
You can maybe put the camera this way like this.
Top viewing. I know what I can do. Never mind. I just thought about it.
I have an idea, Mom.
No, I figured it out, baby. I know what I need to do. It's okay.
I only brought like the camera angle, like the videos maybe.
Well, no, it's okay. I have it like this for a reason. Thank you, baby. I love you. And get some sleep. Get some good sleep. I love you. I love you, Mom. I love you. Get good sleep, okay?
Okay, Mom.
And rest yourself, okay, sir?
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Good night.
Oh, Lord. It's gonna be a hot night.
You so petty. How do I close this? Okay, there we go. Oh, good night, baby. I love you. Y'all, YouTube would not let me go live. YouTube would not let me go live. Every time I kept trying to go live, it shut it off. I am so sorry. But, woo, we are back in business. So then finally the issue was that I needed to update it. But I am on my phone today, so we shouldn't have the blurriness issue like we've been having. Let me make sure everything is working here. Okay. All right, we got rocking and rolling. Okay, so let me get Instagram started over here. So welcome, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Thank you. If you are logged in on YouTube, if you can please like the video, share the video as well. I would appreciate it. So, tonight's subject, hey Instagram. If y'all want to have better sound quality, click the link in my bio and join in on my YouTube. Okay, guys? For those of y'all coming in on Instagram. Oh. Okay, so tonight we are going to be talking about, do you need a feminine woman? Do you need a masculine man? Let's talk about this tonight because I think that we have moved into a very selfish society where people get very consumed with what they want and what feels good to them. And then there has become this common unawareness of the person you want or this thing you want or desire. Do you have what it takes to reciprocate back to that? Okay. You know what? Hold on. Do you have what it takes? Oh, shoot. Let me see. I don't know what is going on with this. Is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. I totally did not mean to do that. Let me see. Do. Sorry guys, just give me a second. Let's see. I don't know why this is doing that. No. No. Oh, I don't know why this is not working. Sorry, guys. I am trying to log in with this. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh my gosh. Every live stream is something. One day, 8382. Oh my gosh. Someone said, well, at least we can see you clearly. Okay, here we go. All right. I just did something so freaking funny and didn't even realize it. Okay, I am so sorry, guys. And you know, it's so crazy that you guys are saying this camera is better. This is the camera on my phone. Okay, so I definitely could have just saved myself the money on buying this camera and just used my phone that I already had. I am so mad. This camera is totally, I might as well just throw it away. It literally just does not focus. I cannot believe this. What a waste. But I'm gonna have to contact them about this because this is absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, first of all, let me get a mood going, okay? Because we over here with technical difficulties and all that, baby. We need to slow everything down right quick. Okay. Let's slow everything down. Get right. Black owned candle company. PS Candles. Grapefruit and sage. Okay. pscandles.com. Use my code 6GDS for 35% off, I believe. 35% off. Okay. All right. Make sure we don't catch nothing on fire back there. We don't need that going on. So the topic of this live stream is, do you need a feminine woman? Do you need a masculine man? Because if you guys are watching on YouTube, if you could please hit the like button for me. You know, we're trying to get things popping, y'all. How y'all doing, YouTube? Someone said a clear live stream, God's coming. Ooh, y'all are roasting me. Can you put us in landscape? How I do that? Uh-oh. See, now y'all might be asking for too much. Let me see. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I can, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. We are not, listen, we taking baby steps here, okay? The point is we got a clear picture. All right? Don't even start. Let me make sure this is working. Okay. Y'all, we are gonna make it one day. One day we are going to make it. Okay. So, what is... So ideally, I think it's kind of assumed that, oh, of course we want a masculine man. Of course I want a feminine woman. I think it's considered like an obvious thing, like, oh, of course that's what you want. However, like I was saying before, we're kind of in a selfish society where people will sit and speak about what they want and tend to be... Someone said you could have saved yourself $800. Facts. But like I said, we're going to figure out how to fix this because they got me messed up. I think I'm about to just sit here with a broke camera. Okay, so we're gonna get it worked out. Okay. So we're in a selfish society where people are kind of trained to speak on what they want, and then we are super clueless as to what we want. Are we what they need as well? You know, we've been kind of taught to do what make us happy, live your truth. And it's all about you and what you want and what you've decided for yourself. And we're not taught that reciprocity to say, you know what, so this thing or this person that I want, do I have what they need too? Or am I just going to try to get with that person because that's what I want and sit and just suck them dry for what they have because it feels good to me? Okay? Before you just assume that something is what you want, you have got to say, all right, can I reciprocate? So all that I'm getting from that individual, can I give back properly? Okay, because if you've ever been in a one-sided relationship, it's not fun. It gets very draining. It's fun for one person. One person's having the best time of their lives. The other person is being, sucked dry and compromised. Okay, so we'll start with the ladies. All right. So, ladies, I want you to understand something. There is a difference between alpha men, beta men, and masculine men in general. Okay, just because a man is a masculine man does not necessarily mean he's an alpha male. Alpha males are more rare than we know. But he can still be masculine. He can be masculine, maybe not necessarily alpha, but he's masculine still. He's not, he's not weak. All right. He may not be the leader of the pack, but he keeps up. Okay. He may not be the president, but he can fill shoes as like vice president type thing. Okay. He may not be number one, but he's going to be top 10. Does that make sense, y'all? To kind of get an idea of what I'm saying. So ideally, most women, I've never heard a woman say, yes, I want a weak beta male. Never ever heard that in my life. Women naturally will say that they want a masculine man. All right. But when I have clients that come to me and, they're describing what they want and they are describing and saying that they do want a masculine black man, I really have to ask them the question, are you sure that that's really what you want? Okay, don't feel the testosterone, don't see the confidence he demands, don't see the presence he has, don't see that. And then get with him and have that be the very thing that you're butting heads with him about every day. Okay, and I think that can go for men and women, but I'm using it in the case of a man with a woman, on a woman's behalf in this example, of sometimes the thing that makes someone attracted to a person, later on in the relationship, they want that person to stop being that way because they found it attractive. So instead of them seeing how that person is accepting them for how they is, they begin to try to hinder and change the very thing that attracted them to that person in the beginning, because it's an insecurity and they do not want to see other people be attracted to that person as well. So many women see the masculine man, and you see his presence, you see his strength, you see his leadership, and it attracts you. Okay? But just because you are attracted to something does not mean it's good for you. Have y'all ever seen those lights that you hang outside, those ultraviolet looking lights, and the bugs like the light, like they're attracted to the light, and they be like, oh, but then when they get there, it's like, zzz, and they die? Well, that's kind of what it's like when you're attracted to the masculine man. He's the light. The testosterone's pumping. He's a natural born leader. He's running the show. Then you get with him, and then all of a sudden he's supposed to put that aside to consider your feelings and let you have the say so and argue back and forth with you and come back with you. No, it doesn't work. So I know that there's a lot of women that do, coaching and stuff like that online. However, I'm a different type of coach. When I do my consults, I run them a little bit differently. You cannot get a consultation with me unless you're ready for the serious truth. I'm not just going to hit you with the girl power, black girl magic, you're just fine. No, I'm going to tell you the truth. So when I have sisters come to me and, they're looking for help on their journey, they're trying to start their journey, and, they're being open and letting it be known that they want to reclaim their femininity, tap back into their femininity, that's great for me to hear. But sometimes when they find out what being feminine truly entails, then they kind of start having second thoughts. Then it kind of turns into like, I don't know about that, because you cannot redefine femininity. While femininity may look and be tweaked slightly different from woman to woman, the definition of it, what it is at its core, does not change. Okay, and your femininity, now there's two umbrellas with many subcategories underneath, but your femininity really is broke down into two parts: your looks and how well you get along with men. It's that simple. Your looks and how well you can cooperate with a man, how well you can, work in peace, yin and yang to a man. That is what separates a feminine woman from a non-feminine woman. Because if you think about it, present day, most women look feminine. Most women wear makeup. Most women wear, wigs and dresses and heels and all that. So it can't be too much just about, if it's just about looks, then that would broaden the group into types of women that it just doesn't include. Because some women may look feminine with dresses and heels and stuff until, you seeing what they doing after midnight, or until you see them interact with their man, or until it's time to bite their tongue, until it's time to let something go, until it's time to listen. Okay? So even though some women hate to hear it, the truth is a humongous part of your femininity has everything to do with men and your interactions with them. Okay? So when I have a sister, and we're talking about the journey, talking about, what we desire in a mate selection, current relationship, whatever. Very often, when I hear a woman describing what she wants, she is describing she wants a masculine man. But then it's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep it real with you. That masculinity that you were attracted to him with, that doesn't change once he's in a relationship. That same strength that you were drawn to is the same strength that you're going to have to move around in a relationship with him. He's not moving for you within reason. Not saying that a man never has to compromise for a woman. I'm not taking it to that extreme. However, majority of the time it's you know, you're fitting into his world. You're fitting into his life. You're becoming his complement. Okay? A lot of relationships get broken apart because the woman is demanding too much on the man to move around her. That's why I tell you ladies, you have to set your life up. You have to set up your life when you're searching for a partner in a way that all that can go any day, any second. So what do I mean by that? I mean, if you're a sister and you want to buy a home, great, buy a home. However, hold on, let me fix this. If you want to buy a home, that's great. However, oh Jesus, I think I just ended my Instagram. Okay, you guys are back. I don't know why it's so dark. I'm trying not to have it be so dark. So yeah, a lot of times relationships get in rocky situations because the woman is trying to make the man move around so much. That's not the way it goes. If you are not ready to be the one to submit, be the one to, you know, let something go, to compromise, it's just not going to work. And so many women end up being attracted to it and they go after it because it's attractive to them, then get into the relationship and then are struggling within themselves every day trying to be something they're not. Okay? The reality is, sisters, we've all been through things. We have different life experiences, different traumas, different issues that mold us into who we are. And sometimes, just sometimes, you have gotten to the age where, and this is why sometimes people don't understand why men like younger women, and it's because they can mold them. Because sometimes you get to a certain age where whatever habits you have, good or bad, you'll probably always have. Okay, so if you decide, okay, I want to be with a masculine man, however, you have very masculine ways and or have the inability to give or take or compromise, then that can end badly. And the truth is, unless you would be willing to completely tear yourself down in totality and rebuild yourself, there's majority of the time it's not going to change. You're going to be that way. Okay? So, if that's the case, sis, your traumas are valid. Any bad experience you've been through are valid. Your conditioning is valid. No one is making you necessarily lesser or discrediting you because you may have certain behaviors based upon certain things that have happened in your life. However, you do need to choose a mate based upon that. Okay? There are some sisters that are literally unable. Have you ever heard a woman be like she'll kind of make it seem like she's joking around and she'll say something like, I tried not to say something, but I'm sorry. I just had to say it. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I just had to. I had to. Listen to yourself, sis. Respect that. Listen to what you're saying. So if you're saying you can't let it go, you got to say something, you got to have control, you got to have to say so. If submitting to a man makes you feel bad about yourself, if it scares you, if it triggers you, if it makes you uncomfortable, if it doesn't feel right for you, if it doesn't feel great for you, don't do it. Don't do it. But also, leave that man alone. Okay, because what you do is you hide and you fake it just long enough to get the man in and reel him in. And then once you got him reeled in, then you be like, surprise, I'm crazy. And that's not fair. Or you be like, surprise, I have issues. Surprise, I'm going to make your life a living hell every day. That's not fair. You have to be able to spot masculine man, know what he needs, and be ready to either do it or don't. If you ain't shin, get off the pot. Okay? So, if you're the type of woman that is more in her masculine energy, if submitting, if compromising truly is something you are incapable of doing, you got to go back to the drawing board and recalibrate. All right? You got to go back and you got to say, okay, wait a minute. So this is not This is not working out. Okay. This is why when you have a job, you have a 90-day probation period, because they want to, it's described the job to you. You've seen the job online. Okay. You've seen it on Indeed, Monster. It looks okay, but you ain't actually been there and lived it in the day to day. So they don't give you all the full benefits until a few, weeks go by to make sure you're going to be in there. That's what's going on with you. Okay. So you may have thought you want a masculine man. Then you get with one and find out how much. And this is not just black women or women around the world. They will all tell you, men want to think everything's their idea. You got to let them think it's their idea. You got to let them have the last word. You have to stroke their ego. This is not just, oh my God, you are under attack that you have to do this for a man. Women all over the world have to do this for a man. And in some countries, they have to do way worse than the little ego stroking that we have to do, especially when our men stroke our ego too. Okay, because I ain't never seen a woman be like, babe, do I look fat in this? And have a man say, hell yeah, you like a walrus, babe. Hell yeah, you like a cow. I don't know if this is a house or a barn, you look so big in that. Have you ever seen a man say that? No. Now he can know good and well that you've been eating bonbons in quarantine. He can know good and well you've been doing that. But he is not going to sit there and tell you that you look like Winnie the Pooh. So if men know that they have certain things that they have to do to stroke our ego and just make us feel good, trust and believe there's things that we got to do too. And we will have to do it even more. So now you see the way it is with a masculine man. You understand what it takes. There's a certain code and a certain way you got to go about things to live peacefully with this man. Okay. Some people look down on the term trophy wife. I don't. I love the term trophy wife. Wonderful. What is something that you are proud of, worked hard for, earned, won, that you keep shiny and up on a shelf? A trophy. I want to be treated like that. What on earth? Oh, you just are trophy wife. Great. Wonderful. That's what you want. That is your job. Okay. When you're with a masculine man, especially a masculine man that knows how to lead, get money, you have to understand you are not a need for him. You're a want. There are some men that are very financially independent. You have some men that you have to make them take a day off. There are some men that will not take a day off. There are some men where their job literally has to go to them and say, listen, you got PTO, you got to take it. You got to go. There are some men you have to drag them out the office, drag them out of work. Then you got some men, you got to drag them to go to work. Okay? Men move differently. So when you have masculine men who are about their money, get money, that means he got that. When it comes to leading the family in a direction, when it comes to paying the bills, making the money, baby, he got that. Now, he know he got it. You know you got it. The family know he got it. But men are competitive and like to show off. So you know what? The only thing he needs is someone on his arm that validates that he's doing everything he's doing. He don't need your credit to co-sign. He don't need you to show him how to. He got all that. All that. The kingdom is there. He built his own kingdom out the mud. Now all he need is when he out and about, people don't know what he holding down. So then when he has the feminine wife on his arm, now this is the whole validation. This says responsible, secure, providing. People look at a man, look at his family, how good his family looks, and they judge him based off of that. So that's what you're there for. Okay, he don't need, and you can't, the way you can talk to men that need you, the way you can talk to regular guys, you can't talk to them like that. they're not going to play those games with you. Women get ghosted every day by playing those games with manly, masculine men. It ain't happening. The way you talk to Tyrone, that needs you to co-sign on that house with him, need you to go half on bills with him, need you to do his job applications, need you to do his resume, need you to fix his credit, need you to remember when to pay his bills. That guy, you could talk to him crazy, okay? Because he's unable to live without you. Masculine men are able to live without you. They simply have you around to validate what they're already doing, regardless whether you were here or not, and to give them some kids. And some women, oh my God, that's all you want me for? Girl, if you don't get out that masculine energy, baby, honey, that's all you got to do. Shut up. I don't understand. That is the most masculine thing ever. When women say, oh my God, I could be more than a mother and wife. Oh my God, so you want me to be a trophy? I could be more than a trophy. Pipe down. And who are you trying to prove? Why are you always in competition trying to prove what you could do and prove? Baby girl, first of all, nobody cares. Because when a man come along, he's going to blow you out the water anyway. Okay, so we don't really care about, oh my God, how great you can fake keep up. Okay, feminine women are not competitive in that way. All right. Feminine women, you know how feminine women are competitive? With looks. Okay, while you sitting there competing, trying to talk about how you can be more than a wife and a mother and you're more than a trophy, feminine woman, she's getting her eyebrows done, her lashes done. She in the gym, she's shopping. Okay, and she will surpass you every single time by competing with her looks than you ever will competing with, I could be more than a trophy. Girl, you better sit down and be that trophy, girl. Girl, I don't know. That's why sometimes I gotta separate myself. Like, you know what? Speak for yourself, because you about to get us messed up. Okay, we over here, we could have it so easy. You trying to give us more to do than what we need to do, sis, and I don't appreciate that. I don't even know her. That's when I will act so brand new. I don't even know her. Please forgive her. She knows not what she do. Okay. Some men, what they truly need is a divine feminine consort. Okay. And this is not saying that you are spineless or dingy or dumb. It's not saying that. Because another reason of why a masculine man needs a wife is because he needs that person that can't testify against him, is going to have his back. Okay, he needs someone that is literally in bed with him because he handling business, and he does need you to have a mind. He needs your intuition, your perspective, and your advice. So please don't hit me with the, oh my God, so you're saying that being a feminine woman means we're just dumb and we just sit there and calm down. Okay, because another big part of what he does need is your intuition. He understands that your strength is in your intellect as a feminine woman, and he respects that. So calm down, take a deep breath. We might be triggered during this, but let's just breathe and keep going, guys. Okay, because we're doing good here. That's what it is. All right. He has the final say so. Okay. Men do not abuse that the way you've been conditioned that they do, because honestly, it's natural for a man. The reason why women think that men are going to abuse that power is because women abuse that power. And we'll talk about that later. But women abuse that power because that's not natural order. So in a woman's mind, okay, if you are in charge of the final say so, and you know that everyone depends on you, you will throw it in someone's face. You will use it against someone. So you kind of have this fear that men will also do that. But I want to just put it out there that majority of the time, that's not what men are doing. Okay, them taking lead and having control and having power is normal. It's like blood pumping through their heart. They don't even see it that way. You see it as power because you're in competition with him. So all you see is that threat of power, that, oh my God, he has more power than me. Meanwhile, he's over there, has no idea that you over here in a secret competition with him and secretly threatened by him. I'll be a proud trophy wife. Proud. I'll be looking good every day. Okay? Every single day, baby. I'm gonna get up, get myself together. Don't even worry about it, boo. Proud. Trophy. Hey, I'll take one here. Okay? I want to be used what I'm truly valuable for. Okay? As a woman, well, let's talk about this real quick with women and men. We need each other, and we complement each other for a reason. Men are the ones with the physical build to develop, to produce, to provide. Okay. Meanwhile, our bodies are not set up like that. Our bodies are set up to produce, but not produce resume or portfolio wise. Okay. We're here to produce whole human beings. All right. So we're here to produce, create, think, observe. Okay. So when you put those two together, the brawns and the brains, you create a winning team. That's how you work as a team. Not literally, oh my God, I need my woman to hold my hand and show me the way and go half financially on everything with me. That's not her job. So when you're dealing with masculine men, because masculine men do not complain, they make it happen. Okay, sisters tell me all the time, how do we really spot masculine men? What I have seen is if he complains, that is a huge indicator. Masculine men do not tend to complain. Masculine men can be down on the inside and won't say nothing. They just don't burden people with their emotions in that way. If you see emotion come through to that extent, now masculine men, they will show love and adoration to their woman and family. Please don't think, oh, masculine men don't have emotions, so that means that they don't have to love on their woman or love on their kids. No, once again, please calm down. Don't take everything to that extreme. What it's saying is he doesn't lead with his emotions. Okay, most of the time when it's just normal, everyday, going through the motions of life, just, I tell you all the time, for the men, we have to show love to the men because for them, their job is a really thankless job. Okay, we'll sit right in the homes that they've built and talk about how we don't need them and how we're better than them. So you have to look at it from his perspective in that aspect. All right. He understands that this is a thankless job, but masculine men take pride in being men by choice. They could take the other route like so many men do and come up with excuses and complain and point fingers at what women are doing instead, but they don't. They step up and they be a man simply because it's in them, because they want to. And it's the same with the women. It's the same with women that want to be women. She's doing it because she simply wants to. And that's how you weed out the authentic from the fake. All right. So now once we start really looking into what it takes to be with masculine men, this is when a woman has to make a decision. Okay. Uh-oh, are y'all with me? So this is when a woman has to make a decision of, is this really what you want? Is this really what you want? Like once you hear that, is it really what you want? Because you would never want to sign up. See, people can put on a front for a certain amount of time, but that's not something that can be kept up long term. People can put up a front usually for between 2 to 3 years max. By the third year, you definitely start to see whatever they were trying to fight against, you start seeing them demons start to come out. Okay, whatever way they were kind of tweaking things to seem, you start seeing the truth come through. So this is why what happens, this is how a lot of men get. Have you ever seen a man that's emotionally abused by a woman? I've seen it. Okay, I have seen men abused by women before. All right, and this is how it happens. The woman fakes to be a certain way until she gets the man. She will wait a long time. She don't just be fake for 2-3 months. She'll be fake for 2-3 years. Okay? She'll have a child by him, potentially get him to marry her. Then once she got him married and got the kids, then suddenly she rips off the mask and turns into a demon. Now the man is stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Because masculine men value their reputation. And no matter how this goes down, if this girl pulled this mask off and then suddenly starts arguing with him every day, trying to control everything, change him, tell him what to do, no matter how that goes down, that man leaving will be perceived as, how could you leave that woman with them kids? And they fear that. Now, you got raggedy Negroes that ain't got nothing to lose, and they don't care what anyone think about them. They don't care at all. But masculine men, quality masculine men, they care. And this is how a lot of men get stuck. All right? And that's not fair. So as women, we have to be like, okay, let's talk about this. Not everybody has a personality type for a man like that. And this is why it's so important for us to choose the partners that we need, not the partners that we want. Choosing the partner that you want or choosing the partner that you love is selfish. It is not a one-way street. In order for a relationship to work, it has to be equally yoked. And men bring something totally different to the table than women do. Okay? Ladies, when you're out to eat with a man, you're on a date, and if he does have the nerve to ask you, what do you bring to the table? You know what you tell him very nicely? You know what I bring to the table. That's why you're sitting across from this table eating food that you're paying for with your money with me. So let's just cut all that out. Okay? Men ask that question just to be difficult, just to see if you're going to be in your masculine energy and actually answer that question. Trying to compete. No. We say, what do you bring to the table? Well, you're sitting at a table with me right now. And I would assume there's all these women in the world. I would assume that you asked me, then that means you know what I bring to the table. So can we not do that and just move on in this conversation? Make him feel dumb and say it very nice. How you gonna be sitting at a table with a woman and ask her what she brings to the table? Clearly you know, because you got her sitting at your table. So why do we gotta sit? What do y'all be wanting women to be? A saleswoman? And when you ask her, what do you bring to the table? What you want her to step up and be like, well, in this new 2020 model, fully loaded. That's a crazy question. Y'all gotta stop asking that. Okay? Masculine men know what a woman brings to the table. Her charm, her beauty, okay, her charisma, her knowledge, her observations, her peace. Okay? Because if that same woman that he invited to his table got up and left, the vibe wouldn't be the same. Would you want to sit here and eat on your own? Or would you want to sit here and eat with a divine feminine companion that's beautiful, giving you something good to look at, good vibes, peace? Come on. We deep down inside, we know what women bring to the table. But for some men, again, it's just a way to be difficult. Okay? If you're going to ask the woman what she brings to the table, ask her that before you sit down at a table with her, spending your valuable time and the money that you've earned at a table eating with her. Okay? You should have asked that question before you sat down. Okay? I would hope that by inviting her to this table, you know what she brings. So let's not even go there. All right? So if that's not what you're willing to bring to the table, ladies, a masculine man is just not for you. It's plain and simple. Okay? If that makes you feel like threatened, if it makes you feel less than, honey, that's not healthy for you. I know y'all be laughing when I say this, but I be so serious when I say, protect your mental health. Seriously, on a serious note. Okay? On a serious note, you have to do what you need, not what you want, according to your personality type, your adulthood traumas, childhood traumas, conditioning, upbringing, ambition levels, knowledge levels, education levels, social status. Okay? You need to, based upon who you are and where you're at, choose the mate that is most conducive to your personality type and lifestyle. Save everyone the trouble. Save bringing children into the world, knowing good and well this is not going to last forever, because you know you can't keep this up forever. Okay? Sis, do not be with a man, a masculine man, is going to require you, yes, to bite your tongue, to let things go, to pick and choose your battles, to give and take, to compromise, to stay in your place, stay in your role, stay in your lane. If those things trigger you, bother you, or make you feel uncomfortable, do not sign up to be in a relationship with a man like that. Okay? Don't do it, because that's not working for you. The better option for a woman like that, and this is, I'm not saying this in a crazy way, I'm saying this seriously. Your best bet is to get a man that does not have leadership skills. Your best bet is to get with a man who is very emotionally impulsive and who will latch on to you. And you ever seen Coming to America where she say, whatever food you like? And he say, bark like a dog. And she say, arf, arf. And he say, a big dog. And she was like, woof, woof. You need a male version of that. You need a man where he cannot make it out here on his own. Because I'm going to tell y'all the reality. A man is measured upon what he produces with his own two hands. A man does not, if a woman helps you get something, you don't get to take credit for it. She get to take the credit for it. So as a man, the only things you can put on your resume are the things that you worked for with your own mind, knowledge, hard work, or whatever. If a woman helped you co-sign on it, helped you get it, it don't count. It just does not. All right? So you need a man like that. You need a type of man where he ain't gonna make it on his own. You need a type of man where he need that divine female co-signer. You have a divine feminine consort and you have a divine female co-signer. Two very different things. So what you need is a man who can just latch onto you. He will not challenge you. When it comes time to make a decision, he gonna go like this. Ask her. He gonna do it like this. I ain't going against what she's saying. Whatever she wants. Whatever. That's the kind of man you need. He gonna come home every night because he can't make it out there on his own. So he gonna be there. Okay, you'll have control. You'll always know where he's at. Okay, you will have him unhealthily, emotionally attached to you. You'll have all the control. He will not, like I said, he will not challenge you. He'll give you sex whenever you want, rub your feet, run your back. He'll do all that type of stuff. Okay, and you can talk to him any kind of way. Okay, you can do whatever you want. You'll have to say so. And he could just be there to make you look good. If you need it for your career, some women, the way some men need a wife to further their career, some women need that too. She might just need a trophy husband. That way she can technically tell her job, I'm married, to advance in her career. She'll get the bills paid, make the decisions, and lead the family in a direction. Sometimes that's what you really need. What's the pros and cons of that? The pros of that is now you as the woman don't have to worry about biting the bullet, biting your tongue, submitting. You don't have to worry about doing any of that. You probably won't have to cook, clean like that. You'll be able to do what you feel like doing. Okay, because the lifestyle of a feminine woman is a disciplined lifestyle. Feminine women don't mind following rules, following codes. So the good thing is you won't have to do any of that. It'll be your rules by what you say. Because again, he will know, I cannot do any of this without her. I need her. So he'll be the one to and bite the bullet, not challenge you, and throw his hands like this and point at you every time a decision has to be made. So that's the pros. That's honestly your best bet. If you're a woman unable to submit, unable to embrace her feminine energy, that's going to be the move you probably need to make. Get you a guy like that. Okay? And that way he's there. It's someone to talk to, it's a warm body, and you have all control. Now, the downfall of that is this. Somebody said chicks still co-signing for niggas. Yes. Black Pill says, so as a man, I listen to her to learn the best way to deal with a woman. And that's great to hear, because that's my goal. My goal is for this to be a co-ed channel, not just men, not just women. My goal is for this channel to not be a complaining channel, to not be a male bashing or woman bashing channel. My job in this channel is to get us functioning properly. That's all I want. I want to find solutions. I want to get this ball rolling. I just want to give us a more realistic outlook and kind of relationship skills the way people of most other races have, because they normalize marriage and relationships and things like that. We don't have that normalized, so we end up with a lot of us not having the knowledge and understanding that we need to make these relationships happen. Okay? Now, the cons of that is you are still a woman, okay? There's going to come a time where you're going to want to have children, okay? After you have your child, you may not be ready for 6 weeks later to have to be back at work. It will affect your bond and relationship with your children, okay? Because that means that throughout all your woes of womanhood, throughout all your moon cycles and gestation periods and childbirth and postpartum, that you will still have to take that lead and pay those bills. Okay? And that's scary as a woman to sign up for, because naturally in your femininity, you are going to want to put your womb first. Okay? My womb, my family is coming first before any job. This is why men don't have any of that. So they never have to feel conflicted between providing and sacred parts of their body. Their bodies are equipped to move and to work. So as a woman, because I'm going to tell you, if you take that position with that man that is going to let you be the leader, understand, you cannot say, oh, Tag, you're in. I'm tired. Baby, you got it from here. No. You have to be ready to commit to being that forever with this person, as long as you're with this person. Are you still going to be willing to do that 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Are you going to be able to do that just as a woman? Do you feel safe signing up to do that? I mean, unless you don't ever plan on having children, then that's also an option. But are you willing to do that? Because you cannot tag this man in. You're not going to be able to be the leader, be the provider, and then all of a sudden wake up one day and decide that you want him to do it. You're going to have to start all over again and get a new man. And he'll find someone else to take care of him again. Okay? So, before you sign up for that, ladies, you have to make that decision. Okay? I come from a family in which I have seen through women in my family what happens when you do make that decision to be your own boss, go your own way. Okay? It does not create a legacy for you. Okay? I had to go out of my way to do certain things to create a legacy for some of the women in my family. Okay? Because they chose that path of wanting to be the leader. You have to understand that is an unnatural path. And whenever you use something for what it's not meant for, it eventually breaks. You use a tool for something that it's not meant to do. Through time, it will wear. So it may seem cute in the beginning, in the honeymoon phase. Okay, honeymoon phase. Oh, this is great. Oh, I know where he is all the time. We do whatever I say, do things my way. That might be cool at first. But is that going to be cool in 10 years? Is that going to be cool when you need to have children? So these are things that you got to think about, ladies. Is it going to be cool? Because, honey, that might be cool for a little bit until you naturally going to start craving masculine leadership, masculine protection. The most thugged out of women still, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, are going to crave masculine protection and provision. Okay? Yep. Oh, someone said they get buyer's remorse in their 30s. And that's a fact. Get buyer's remorse. It was cute in the beginning. Seemed fun. But you got to understand, as a woman, your body's not meant to do that. Okay? I used to have a coworker who was a kept man throughout his marriage to his wife. And his wife paid the bills, made the moves, got them a house, bought cars. She was the catalyst to all their successes. She let him take all the credit. No one knew it was her really doing it. They assumed it was him because we're conditioned where when we see a man in a house, the things produced, you assume it was the man that did it. Okay? So he was able, it didn't bother him because he was able to take all the credit for everything. Okay? This woman worked herself to death, literally. He's still alive. She is dead. I want to say that how old is he? He's 50 something. I want to say she was late 40s. And she took that role of being able to have the control, have the say so, be the leader, be the provider, get the bills paid, move the family in a direction. And guess who died first? She did. Was only able to have one child. And now she don't die. Left all this money she made to the husband. Now he out trying to find a young feminine woman to move into the house that she killed herself to buy for him. Okay, now he out shopping around trying to find him a young tenderoni to give all the money to. I'll be damned. And this woman worked her whole life to take care of this man, just to have this man on her arm and get some penis. Baby, just for this woman to die and that man gonna die and take that money and move in the feminine chick he wanted from the very beginning. I will be a monkey's auntie. So, think about putting that wear and tear on your body, ladies. This is why feminine women have no problem with, let me be a trophy? Okay. Baby, what you want? Statue of Liberty, baby? Who? I got you, boo. Baby, what you want? Baby, black Statue of Liberty. Liberty and justice for all, baby. Who? Who? Because, honey, you want that. You want to be a divine consort, a divine feminine consort to a man, a divine feminine companion. That is what masculine men need. They don't need you to co-sign. They don't need your money for half the bills. They don't need you running your mouth. They don't need you to argue with them. They don't need you to always have something to say. They got this. Again, the way you deal with some of them dudes, you can't come deal with a masculine man like that. It just don't work like that. All right? So then sometimes a woman will make that executive decision and she'll say, you know what? That's not what I need. And then she can go back, recalibrate, and be able to say, okay, let me go after the type of guy I need. Okay, let me redo this. May not be cut out for that. Okay? So now, when we talk about does a man need a feminine woman? Okay? Dealing with feminine women is different than dealing with women more in their masculine energy. It's a total different vibe. Okay? There are some, they put in Statue of Liberties in the comments. Y'all so funny. Y'all so funny with the Statue of Liberties in the comments. I'm weak. Y'all don't make me forget what I was gonna say. Y'all so petty. I love them. I got the best followers. They petty AF. Just like me. So as a man, do you need a masculine man? I see so many times, I see men shaming women for saying that they want to be homemakers, stay-at-home moms, you know, saying that they want to have a man, you know, that's a provider. And I see so many men like want to dog the women out and call them names and talk about them. And it's just like, listen, you can't do that. It's okay for a woman to want that. Calm down. That's something that you can't do as a man. That's okay. You ain't got to do it. We just talked about what your options are. You can get a woman to take care of you. So I don't understand why. Well, I do understand why men get so bothered with the women that sit and say that they do want to be trophy wives. They do want to be homemakers. They do want to not work and want to be taken care of. You know why? Because those type of women you really want. It all makes sense now. I've caught on. Okay? These women minding their business. Going about, letting it be known that they want to thrive in their femininity and not in their competitive, provisional masculine energy. And they simply want to be a divine consort of peace for you and refuge. And bear your seeds and not bear your seeds and then ship them to a daycare for someone else to raise when their immune systems haven't even developed yet. And give them disgusting formula because they can't breastfeed because they have to work to help you do your job. But you didn't help her do her job during that pregnancy and that childbirth, did you? You sly dog, you. So now you have these women minding their business, being honest about their femininity and what they truly desire, and you're shaming them and you're talking about them so badly. But the jig is, you're mad. And you're not minding your business because you really want that. On the low low, if you had it like that in your perfect world, yeah, you would want you a nice, soft, sexy, feminine woman to look good on your arm and not cause you no stress and not question you and go back and forth with you and look good every day. You wish you had it, yeah. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You mad because you want one. So that's why you peek your head all up in women's conversations when they're being honest about what they want, and you go police and get it mad. Can you just go pick from the women that's going to take care of you and stop bothering them? Oh, but you don't want those kind of women. Why? Because they a headache. Oh, and trust and believe they're going to throw that in your face. Oh, if she paying them bills and she making them moves, you going to hear about it every time you piss her off. You gonna be you over there walking on eggshells. So now you're jealous of the man that can walk around in peace because he has a divine feminine companion, not a divine female competitor and co-signer. So that's why your solution is to try to tell those type of women that they shouldn't want that and to come over to death row with you, Suge Knight. And no, they don't have to do that. Okay? Okay, forget you and that set you claim. Forget you and the set you claim. She ain't got to do that. Mind your business and just go. I don't get it. It's cold outside. What temperature is it on now?
76.
Okay, stop looking like that, baby. You ain't gotta look like that, love. Put it on like 73, baby. You ain't gotta look so pitiful like that. I don't understand because it's cold outside. I don't understand how you hot.
It's cold outside
You're lucky you're so cute. Okay? You're real lucky and you're real lucky I love you.
No, it's just.
Or I'll put you on the roof.
It's just cold. Oh, it's just hot
Let's see
in
my
here.
baby.
So it's just hot in here.
You hot?
Yeah.
I love you. You're so adorable. My boy. I love me some you. You're such a good son. I love you, love you.
I love you.
Go to bed. Trying to be on camera.
Oh, you see my ass?
Well, if y'all want some kids that ain't trying to dance all in your videos, come to Death Row. We just talk about Death Row. Here you go. Good night, Diddy. Will your kids be all on your video? Ma'am, you want a label where your kids ain't all on your live streams? Come to Death Row. So, what was I saying? Child, mommy duties, y'all. I be having to pause, get my mommy duties on. Yeah, so I realized that. Are you married or did you have your son at a wedlock? Here we go. Here go Masculine Mandy. I want to discredit my message. Boy, they can't wait to say that. Especially when you tell them something they don't want to hear. Boy, the minute I tell y'all that y'all got to submit to men and shut your mouth, that's when all of a sudden you turn into New York Undercover and you put me in an interrogation room. All of a sudden y'all shine a bright light on me and be like, well, where's your baby daddy? Girl, shut the hell up. It's still true after you sat there, Law and Order. Thank you, Criminal Minds, but I don't care about that. Okay? Because after you do all that, what I'm saying is still true. So find you something safe to do. So, before I was so rudely interrupted. So, fellas, feminine women come into your life to validate you. Okay? When a man has a beautiful feminine wife that looks good every day, the message it sends to society is he's the man. He's the man. Okay? You have men that have beautiful feminine wives. It gets them invited into better networks. Uh-oh. Oh. I probably need to, hold on guys. Let me, this probably needs to be updated. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. This Instagram just started tripping. Oh, it don't need to be updated. What about the feminine women that have a really high percentage of being a masculine woman? I don't understand that question. I'm sorry. I don't understand that question. I'm sorry. Yes, I know the Instagram live ended because it's back to being on a time and the time ran out on it. But I put it back up. But if you guys want to keep the stream going, y'all come on to YouTube if you don't want to have to deal with that. Now, so for the fellas, when a feminine woman come into your life, she's here to validate what you're already doing. Feminine women don't come into your life and be like, move over, babe, I got you. You know, that's just not how it's supposed to go. Society has kind of conditioned us to think that that's how it's supposed to look. And there's a major balance into supporting your man and being a helpmate and doing things for your man and micromanaging your man. There is a very thin line between the two. Okay? So the way you can normally tell is a feminine woman doesn't mind helping, but when it comes to, again, those final decisions, final levels of authority, that's when you will see her kind of step back and be like, it's up to you, babe. Okay? So that's the difference between a feminine woman and a masculine woman. A feminine woman will support, help her man, but it's in a certain way and to a certain degree. And the main way that she helps, again, is just by staying beautiful, staying pleasant. Okay, masculine men that are making moves, you know what's most important to them is that when they are networking with their peers, because they have something to lose, they have circles, they have networks. Their main concern is having a woman that they can bring to their company functions and business functions that is not going to embarrass them. Again, it can be very difficult to switch from a man that needs you to a man that wants you. When you're with a man that wants you, it's on his time, his terms, and on his rules. And you get with it, or he'll find someone that gladly will. It's that simple. There is no back and forth. And that's not controlling, because you have the option to not do it. Controlling is when a man don't give you the option. You got the option to not do it and leave. And leave. And leave. And leave. Okay? He gonna say, make me look good, watch your mouth, or leave. He want to know that when he bring you around his masculine peers, business partners, that you are not going to show up looking a fool. He needs you to show up and look good so these people can see what he got and can see that he's the man. Okay, because all they see is him at work or in a business. But when he got the wife secured, ring on the finger, this is the wife, and she looking good, and she feminine, that is his validation. That get him in there. That is, now he big homie. That put a man at big homie status. That made other men be like, I see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Men are like that. Men, see, women have a problem submitting to men, not understanding that men submit to each other. And they submit to each other based upon their status and their finances and their resume. This is why if you see a broke man around a rich man, you'll see the way he act. He know what's up. He stays out his way. He caters to them. They know. Men know where they rank. Trust and believe. Okay? So when a masculine man has that divine feminine companion, it ranks him up. Some men get mad at ranking because, baby, you could never. You don't even place. You ever see when you go to a race, they got the gold, silver, bronze. You can't even get the bronze. So you wouldn't understand this concept, but it puts the man at big homie status. Big homie can be any race, whether he is white, black, Spanish. When he got a beautiful feminine wife, when he could show up, she know how to act. She got to know that you're not going to embarrass him. This is why I say, in your femininity, yes, a big part of it is knowing how to bite your tongue, pick and choose your battles. He needs to know that if you're around with him, around important people, that something crazy not going to come out your mouth and embarrass him or emasculate him or make him look bad. And unfortunately, a lot of men cannot trust that from a woman. They know, oh Lord, if I bring her here, something happens, she gonna act a fool. She gonna show out. She ain't got no self-control. Some of y'all are like a ticking time bomb. A man never know what you gonna do. So this is why masculine men seek authentically feminine women. Because he got things to do. And that way he know that he can bring you and you are not going to cut up and embarrass him and make him look bad. It's about him, not you. All right. You're here to compliment, not compete. You got to be a proud trophy. All right. So that's why when I tell the ladies, okay, well, on your feminine journey, you need to learn how to watch that mouth. That's why they freak out when they hear that, because you want to be able to be as reckless as you want with no recourse. And that's why I said, now play them game with a man that needs you. That way, when he bring you to his Christmas party from AutoZone, okay, that way when he bring you to his Christmas party, the IHOP Christmas party, you can act a fool in there because he looked at Taisha too long and liked her picture on Instagram, and you can show out at his IHOP company Christmas dinner, and he'll still be with you the next day. He don't care how much you embarrass him. He'll argue with you back and get fake mad, and he'll be right back with you. Cause baby, rent is due in 3 days. Rent due in 3 days, getting cold outside, honey. He gonna be like, I'm gonna be quiet. But in a minute, I'm gonna be talking again. You know? And then another con with men like that, ladies, if you want that type of arrangement, is he gonna cheat. He gonna cheat. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. And cause he gonna cheat. If you observe a kept man, what that does to a man is it make him lose his balls. Now he has to figure out how to compensate for the loss of the balls in some way. So you know what is the way he ends up doing it? Because he got so much time on his hands, because baby, you in charge and you paying the bills and you making the moves. So now he got time on his hands. That's the worst combination. A man with time on his hands with no balls, honey, he gonna try to sleep with anything that will let him, because he feels empty inside. He does not feel validated as a man because he's not fulfilling his purpose. This is why you always see the ugly girls that be taking care of men talking about cheating. I hate talking about cheating. What about it? Okay, you got to understand why you're getting cheated on. Look who you're with. You have taken this man's balls. So, of course, the first raggedy heifer that wants to put them in her mouth and remind him that they're there, he's doing it. Oh, you'll do all this for a man, then he'll cheat on you with an ugly chick and a raggedy chick? Yes. Because she made him feel something down there. Because he was wondering, was it even still there with you? Okay, them kept men, boy, every opportunity, boy, if I could tell y'all some of the things I have seen with my own eyes. Woo! Lord have mercy. If I could only tell you some of the things I see with my own eyes of these men married to pit bull women that's making all the moves, and honey, you'll see him with the wife and think, oh, what a great family. See him when she ain't around. You be like, hold on, you was not like that. What stand up is that from, y'all? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just with the wife, you know, with the wife. Boy, as soon as she's not around, he a whole different, he turned into Return of the Mac. Okay? Soon as the wife leave, he be like, Alexa, play Mark Morrison, Return of Mac. And you be like, nigga, ain't you married? Macking on everything going by, because he can't wait for her to be gone so he can feel his balls. So those are the women that complain about a man cheating. Oh my God, you do all this for a man, then he end up cheating on you. Duh. That's what's going to come with the territory, honey. You better believe. Someone said Mike Epps. Y'all got it. Hold on, nigga. You is not like that. You know, those are the women always complaining about that. Stop complaining, little ugly, and stop being desperate. Honey, of course you know he was cheating, baby. You took away his balls. Okay, it's like, duh. Okay, and he's not even attracted to the women he cheating on. He literally is cheating just because he got time on his hands. He want to feel like a man. Because you as a man are going to want to do something to validate your manhood no matter what. So you think that you're cheating something by not fulfilling your purpose and wanting a woman to do it, but you're really cheating yourself. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Okay? So, men, stop shaming women when they say, oh, yes, you know, I want to be a homemaker. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Stop doing that. Also, guys, if y'all would like to donate on Cash App, I'm putting my Cash App in the comments. If you're enjoying, I spelled that wrong. If you're enjoying the live stream, if it's entertaining, if you're learning something, please feel free to show some appreciation by sending a donation. It is truly appreciated. Oh, I'll put it on Instagram too. Okay, now. You know, pay it forward. Pay it forward, y'all. Shoot. Shoot. Pin comment. Okay. So, fellas, stop shaming women for wanting that, okay? And just keep it real. The truth is, you want that. You just don't have the discipline. You'd have to work way too hard for that. It's way too much pressure for you. Again, just as I spoke with the ladies, fellas, you have to know your personality type as well. Be realistic according to your upbringing, okay? Be honest with yourself, because it's very dangerous when you lie to yourself for too long, because you'll start to believe it. This is why, you know, whatever you want to lie to the world about, that's fine. But make sure that you lie, you keep it real with your own self, because you mess around and lie to yourself too long, you start to believe it, and now you're seeing something that's not there. Now in your eyes, you're doing something well, and you're really not. All right? So fellas, really think about it. If you were not a leader before the woman, you're not going to be one with her. If you were not ambitious before the woman, you're not going to be suddenly ambitious when you get with her. People think that getting with someone suddenly changes their negative behaviors. No, you have to change those negative behaviors before you get with that person. Because the way that the man's mind works is, if this woman gets with you with these negative behaviors already being exhibited previously, and she gets with you, that programs your mind of, well, this must be okay. You see what I'm saying? What it does is it says, okay, this must be all right. That's why, in order for you to get the best caliber of woman that you can get according to your needs and your personality, yay, Cash Apps. Thank y'all. Hey. Appreciate that. According to your personality type, according to who you are, you want to fix those bad habits prior so that you can get the best woman for you. Not the best woman in generally speaking. For you, according to who you are. So be real with yourself, brothers. Don't think that suddenly you're going to get with this woman and turn into super alpha, captain, leader, America, Superman. No, it's not going to happen. Tell you the truth. Especially if you're in your 30s, 40s. Maybe if you're in your 20s, you can have the chance to kind of morph and evolve into that. But baby, once you're in your 30s, baby, if it ain't happened by then, I'm going to tell you the truth, it ain't happening. So it's time for you to be real with yourself, and your best bet is going to be to get you a provider woman, a divine female competitor. You'll still get all the credit. Okay, because we all know women that be paying their own bills and buying their own self gifts, talking about, look what Bay did. And it's like, girl, shut the hell up. Girl, shut up. He did not buy that, baby. You bought that. Okay? That's why you're over here talking about look what Bae bought me. Okay, when Bae really buy you something, baby, you just flex. You don't gotta say, look what Bae bought me. Girl, shut the hell up. We know you lying. We all know somebody like that. Okay, so that's the girl you need. That way you ain't gotta be embarrassed. No one even know that no one even know she wearing the pants. Nobody even know that she bought that for herself and said Bae bought it. You'll get all the credit still. So, bro, that's your best bet. So don't shame the women that want that. Just go find the ones that don't. And if you find yourself not desiring the ones that don't, that might be a sign that you need to go ahead and put down the call of duty. It might be a sign that you need to stop going out to eat and going to the club 4 times a week. Okay? It might be a sign that it's time for you to put down the weed and work on your income. Take some classes if you have to. Why are so many men so ecstatic when they sit back and they see us as women? We got femininity training, consulting, wife school, parenting school. We got all type of training that we're doing as Black women where we were not born into the right and privilege to be feminine. Yes, we are born naturally female, but as Black women, baby, us being born feminine went out generations ago when that was literally ripped from us. Okay, so if we as Black women are being honest and we're saying, okay, according to our conditioning, the truth is, yeah, we're going to need to take some classes. We have to literally write books, read books, take courses and classes on how to reverse masculine ways and embrace our femininity again. So how can you as men sit back and be like, good, glad you bitches are doing that, without knowing with every action there's a reaction? If the women are working on being more feminine, without a shadow of a doubt, you can set your clock to it, that the men will also have to be getting trained on how to be more masculine. So brothers, the choice is yours. Black men and women have 2 problems, the second of which is Black women. That is a quote from someone that I cannot remember their name, but it's some kind of famous scholar. Can't remember his name. I don't want to misquote. I think I know who it is, but I could be wrong. I ain't going to say it if I don't know what I'm talking about. You are the leader, whether you accept that or not. So that's why you as men, we cannot sit back and just have y'all complaining and talk about, oh, we're going to go our own way and just forget this. Forget all this. It's all you women's fault. You bitches. After you have that toddler-like meltdown, let us know when you're done. Take a deep breath. Okay, baby, you still got responsibilities. Oh, you thought that was it? No. So you as a man still have that power to make that decision. But is that going to be what's best for you? Are you going to be okay with, again, we talk about the pros and cons for the women on her being the leader and the pros and cons of that. Let's see the pros and cons of you. Okay, if you get with a feminine woman, if you know you as a man are not ready to be a leader, to provide, take the lead, take charge, and you get with a feminine woman, you can probably put that facade on for a while. And you'll find yourself literally robbing Peter to pay Paul to meet expectations that no one forced you to agree to. Don't make yourself a pain free. Okay? Get with the type of woman you need. If you find yourself not being attracted to that woman or not desiring that type of woman, step your game up. Like I said, put down a Call of Duty. If you can sit and hang with your homeboys 3-4 days a week, cut all that out. Put your head down, buckle down, and hustle and get to it. Take classes on how to lead, how to take charge, how to manage a home, how to manage finances, how to lead a family. They have people available to teach this stuff to you, brothers. Do not let your ego be your downfall. That is when you truly transcend as a man. Is when you start doing what you have to do before your ego. A man turns into a man when he will sit and scrub toilets if he so has to make a move, to make things happen. When you're able to put your ego aside for the well-being of yourself and your family, that's when you become a man. As long as you are operating in your ego, oh, and you don't want to take a class because I don't need to take no class for no man. What I look like taking a class? Okay, you're still a little boy. You still a little boy. You ain't ready yet. Throw him back. Throw him back. He ain't ready. Oh, you still worried about that? You still worried about keeping up with the Joneses? Oh, you don't want to put your head down and put the work in and make it happen. Oh, okay. Well, here go the women that you got to choose from. Now, they're going to cause you hell. You're going to have no peace. Men like that adapt to drama. Have you ever seen some men that don't know how to live in peace? They're just naturally argumentative, naturally confrontational about everything. Do y'all know how they get that way? Because that's not natural for a man to be that way. Do y'all want to take a guess on how men get that way? From dealing with masculine women that they need. You have to understand, once you put a woman in a lead, it puts her in a lead in all ways. Because most of the time, a woman will start to kind of fashion herself in her man's image because he's the leader. However, when you are a man following behind in the leadership of a woman, you will start to take on feminine traits and female traits and characteristics and mannerisms. Okay? Because you're living pretty much in constant trauma and dysfunction by being with a woman it is a constant, I'm talking about like two bulls. There are couples that fight every day, every week, and they get used to that. So then they end up just becoming confrontational people in general because you're following a woman. Women, we don't have the brawn. So the way we win is with our mouth, with our brain. This is why we have such big foreheads, because we have big brains. You ever wonder why women got big foreheads? Hello, because we have big brains. So what that does is it takes the man out of his natural leadership position and puts him into winning and maneuvering through life like a woman. With doing this all the time, back and forth. That's what he's become used to. He has fashioned himself in his image as a woman. Okay? So, you have some men like that. And like I said, you have some men where you can't get them out of work. Because they know. They know what they want. They know the lifestyle they want. They know the status they want. And they have the means, the knowledge, the confidence, the know-how to make that happen. So once they have that, everything else is simply just what he needs to support that and keep that going. To keep it going, not to make it happen. And those are the difference between the two. So, when you have a feminine woman come into the picture, understand she's coming in, especially in the beginning of y'all are first getting married, she's coming in there to reproduce. Most of the time for most feminine women, she can go have her children, and then after her kids get older, you'll see a lot of feminine women and homemakers, then they'll start a business. After their kids get out of elementary school and get bigger, then the kids become more self-sufficient. Feminine women move in their life in stages, whereas men is pretty much a continuation of work and development. Women, we have different phases and stages of our lives. So the phase and stage that a feminine woman will normally come to you as a masculine man is in her nesting phase and stage of her life. She's fertile, she wants to have children, she wants to reproduce. So she's not coming in there to roll up her sleeves and help you. There's a time and a place for everything. Okay? She's coming in there not to challenge you and compete with you. Okay? Some men, all that glitters ain't gold. Some men think, oh, okay, well, I get to be the leader. What I say goes. Okay, I got all to say so. Well, there's some serious pressure that comes with that. Because that also means that if and when all this fails, that it's on you too. You don't just get the glory for when you're winning and making it happen. That means that when things go wrong, that's also on you. Are you ready for that? Don't just see it and just, ooh, and just run thinking, no, don't do that. Okay? To whom much is given, much is required. So now you as a man got to make that choice on what you're going to do. But shaming women that want to compliment and be that divine feminine compliment is not the move. When she come in, feminine women going to come sit down and she going to say, where'd you? What you going to do when you get with a woman who is not going to emasculate you by stepping in to show you how to do your job? You're probably so used to women, dealing with women where the minute you go to looking like you can't do it, she go, I'll do it. What you going to do when you get with a woman that does not challenge you? What are you going to do when you get with a woman that does not overstep that boundary by any means? Are you going to be ready for that? Or are you going to let it all go down? Or are you going to have to start robbing Peter to pay Paul, trying to keep up? No one told you had to do that, guys. I know. Feminine women, you're naturally attracted to feminine women. I understand. The softness, the nurturing, the intelligence, the beauty. I get it. You're only human. I understand. I understand. However, think long term. Think realistic. Are you going to be able to really maintain that? Okay? Because if you sold this idea to her of that's what you want to be the masculine leader, provider, she's going to expect that from you. You can't trick a woman out of her femininity. You can't get with her and then tell her what she want to hear and then be like, oh, I really don't know how to do that, so I need you to go ahead and tag you it. There is no, the same where I said with a woman, if you get into a relationship where you are the provider and leader, you're not going to be able to tag the man in later to have him take over again. It goes the same with you as a man. Once you step up and be a man for a family, it's a 25/8 responsibility. And you never get to switch and tag your woman in and give her that power. We all know what happens if you do that. Okay? It does not end well at all. Ever. So, the decision is yours. She's going to come in. She's not going to challenge you. She's coming in to complement what you've already built and developed. Are you ready for that? Is that what you really want? Okay? If you do not have the know-how or the natural ability or natural leadership to carry that on, then unfortunately, your best bet is going to be to go ahead and get with that provider female. She will take charge, make sure the bills paid. She gonna make sure y'all get real estate investments, make sure that she gonna make sure the kids okay. She gonna be looking tired when you see them women that's paying the bills, making the decisions, having sex with their man, having kids, cleaning, cooking. Sis, you look tired. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And they be like, well, I do it. I'm doing it. Well, there's women that do it. Yeah, and she looks exhausted. And 9 times out of 10, she does not do all that and look good every day. 9 times out of 10, she look a hot mess. Or she try to put some kind of hairstyle on that will last her. Those are the women that need a hairstyle last them for 2 months. Because she ain't going to have time to do her hair, do her nails. So now, all you doing is still looking at the women that do have time to do that. It's backwards. It's a backward cycle. But if that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. If that's what's going to be most realistic with you, is if you as a man know that you are not capable of doing this on your own, if you know that you are going to need that 50-50 help, or sometimes more, it's never 50-50 with a woman, it's 70-30, her having a 70. Um, if you need that, understand what comes with it. But what you cannot do is go with the 70-30 girl and then want her to be submissive and beautiful every day. That's not fair to do to a woman. It's not fair to a woman to want her to pay half the bills, take the lead, move the family in a direction, have sex with you whenever you want, have the kids, go back to work after 6 weeks, still look good every day, or else you're going to look at other women. That's not fair. That is not fair. Meanwhile, all you got to do is get up and wash your balls with Irish Spring and walk out the door. Okay, ladies, just because you can do something does not mean it's healthy. And I hate when I see them, well, I do it. I work and I cook and I clean and I have sex, girl, and you look tired AF. I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. You got bags on the eyes, sis. You ain't slept in days. I'm sorry, boo. Yes, sis. And you doing all that, working, cooking, and cleaning. And guess what? When you're at work, he's cheating on you with a girl with no job. While you're doing all that, he's cheating on you with a girl with no job that got time to look good. Oh, girl, stop it, I say, honey. Yeah, you doing all that and he's cheating on you with a girl with her hair done with no job. Life comes at you fast. Comes at you fast. So, fellas, the choice is yours. What you gonna do, baby? You gonna step up? You gonna get the education, get the help? You gonna take accountability? Or you gonna run from it? But how long can you really run? Do you really want your life to, do you want to get into the latter part of your life? And when you and your wife die, the kids gonna get up there and talk about how our mom made all this happen. Do y'all want that to happen? I know y'all don't want that to happen. That's what's gonna happen. Them kids, after you die, them kids gonna tell everybody, oh yeah, my mom wore the pants. Oh yeah, my mom, she did all that. My mom made sure we bought a house. My mom made sure we had good credit. My mom made sure we went to the best schools. Oh, them kids gonna tell it. Because it be your own kids. Is that what you really want, fellas? Because a big part of what drives and motivates a man is to create something bigger than himself. So when a woman is taking that lead, that takes that very important part of you as a man away. You gonna die and them kids gonna tell everybody about how growing up, they mama did everything. Okay? Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to add? Make a decision. Stop shaming women that want to make homes. Okay, I talked about this the other day. I said these women want to take the lead. They want to pay the bills because they don't want to have to respect you. They want to be able to do whatever they want and do you any kind of way and have it be all right. It's a trap. I'm trying to let this person join the live, but I don't know what happened. It's a trap. D said I had a question from earlier. I'm sorry. What's the question? Sorry, I didn't see the question. I would definitely see the question if you put it in super chat. Okay, I just stopped it. I don't know what happened. Let me see what other questions. Can a woman be a go-getter and still be submissive and her man, or does that make her masculine or alpha female? A woman can be a go-getter and still be submissive, but what you have to understand is A woman never puts her ambitions before her family. Okay, that's the most common feminine sacrifice. You'll hear women say, well, I put my career aside to raise a family. You can be a go-getter, but understand that when it comes time to what your husband needs, your children needs, or what your husband has expressed to you that he wants you to do, all that gotta go. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me see. So you could be a go-getter, yeah. But you go get your family first. Okay? A feminine woman is called feminine business, feminine entrepreneurship. This is why I like, if I am going to work with other women, I like working with other feminine women. That way, if I be like, oh my God, girl, I gotta go, pick up my son, or oh my God, I gotta go do this. She's like, go. Not, no, you gotta stay here and you gotta work on this. Boy, me, my family coming first, period. Okay, once my family need me, oh baby, y'all can have all this, baby. I gotta go. I don't care where I'm at or what's going on. So you can be a go-getter, sis, but keep it in perspective. Okay? You can be a go-getter, but do not lead with it. Do not brag on it. You as a feminine woman should never be bragging on your accomplishments and bragging on what you can do and being super competitive like that. No. Okay? Is the volume still messing up? Let me see. I don't know why it's messing up. I be telling y'all to come on YouTube. It'd be better. Y'all don't want to listen. I be trying to tell y'all come on YouTube. It's better. Tell me on Instagram if it's easier. Every single live stream I do, someone asked me what's my view on polygamy. Why do y'all keep asking that? Is it sound better? Y'all let me know on Instagram if it sound better. Okay. So every single live stream I do, someone asks me what's my views on polygamy. Can we stay focused? Okay, can we stay focused? We sit here still trying to take baby steps. We gotta first make sure we even picking the right person. We gotta sit and have these conversations about how to pick the right person according to our traumas and personality types. Okay, we still working on this. And y'all over here trying to rush into polygamy. My question back to that is, what is the rush? On a serious note, those people that wanna, boy, it's all these steps right here. Boy, y'all just want to skip all them steps. What's the rush? Can someone tell me what's the rush? I don't know what's going on with Instagram, y'all. Y'all need to just come on YouTube. Yeah, because I don't know what's going on with Instagram, y'all. If the link is in my bio to get on my YouTube channel if it's acting up. What's the rush? Can someone tell me what's the rush? Someone said the rush is the genocide of black men. How? You have to explain that. So the rush to practice polygamy is due to the genocide of black men? Okay, you gotta explain, love, because I don't get it. I'm lost. Yeah, if it's acting up on Instagram, y'all need to just come on over to YouTube. Yeah, but all that skipping over so much work that has to be done, all skipping over that, okay, to go straight to polygamy. Why? Okay, because to me, now, someone said, I don't even think people understand polygamy. I agree. I think people don't understand it either. Because if they did, they wouldn't even be coming out their mouth to even begin to suggest that right now with the state that we're in. We are in the middle of a war and a crisis. This is not the time to reconstruct the already barely making it non-existent family structure as it is. Okay? Exactly. Someone said, nah, they just want more women. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's cut the shit. Okay? You skipping over all that because the truth is y'all can't wait because y'all think that polygamy means you with all your wives in the bed. Can we just keep it real? That's what y'all think it is. And the fact that that's what you think it is, child, that's why I just cannot entertain that conversation, child. I just cannot. Okay? It's baby steps, baby steps. All right, y'all can't be doing all that. It's somebody trying to get on the live name. Who is this? And if y'all do come on the live, please don't come on here acting crazy. If y'all gonna come on the live, you'll be seen on Instagram, but we won't be able to see on YouTube who you are. You won't be on the YouTube video, so y'all don't have to worry about that. But if y'all come on live, please have something to add in regards to what we're actually talking about. Please don't get on here and then be like, what's up? What you doing? Please don't. And please have some Wi-Fi. Yeah, because that one messing up before it even started. Lord, let us pray. I wonder if I should restart it. Okay, let me get back to these questions. How can a woman prep her womb for a family the healthy way? The way that she do that is go on Amazon.com. Are you there? Okay. Type in Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. Press add to cart. Put in your credit card information, address information, and wait for 2 to 3 days for it to get delivered to your front door. And then read it and go through all 7 gateways and complete the whole course. That's how you do that to prepare your womb for childbirth. You're welcome. I know I'm so helpful sometimes. I just amaze myself. Girl, you're just so kind. So resourceful, girl. Okay, is there any other questions? Any other questions, comments, or concerns, or anything to add? Y'all let me know. Oh, someone put the YouTube link in Instagram. That's easier. The question from earlier was, do you think... Let me put this over here. The question from earlier was, do you think men spending money... Let me see. Do you think men spending money and taking care of women is frowned upon because of society being jealous and not being able to do so? Absolutely, because the men are going to hate it, because then you know what's going to happen? If the man is providing for a woman, spoiling a woman, the men are going to hate because now Their women are going to be looking at them like, you never buy me anything. You don't pay all my bills. Well, you know, Sarah's husband paid all the bills and he got her a new Tiffany bracelet. Okay, that's why the men gonna hate you for doing that. Because now, God forbid, they gotta put down the PS5. He just got the PS5. He just spent his last whole paycheck on the PS5 that his girl went half on him with. He just got it. He got fresh games. Nigga, you're messing up his video game time. He just ordered a triple deluxe controller, limited edition, 2000. Okay, and now you over here paying bills, providing and buying gifts and stuff. Now you making him look bad. Okay, that's why the men are gonna hate. Okay, because now they got their girl looking at them with the foot tap, like, well, Sarah's husband. Then the women gonna hate because she not getting that from her man. Okay, because her man worked part-time at Gringos Locos Tacos. So, of course she gon' see, that's what's wrong with you bitches. Y'all bitches be wanting a man to take care of you. Y'all, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all be wanting a man to take care of y'all. Y'all be wanting a man to buy y'all gifts. But do you even buy him gifts? Okay, hello. That's what's wrong with y'all now. Y'all want to sit and be talking about, oh, you want a man to take care of you. No, baby, you're supposed to do 50-50, baby. I work, you work. We a power couple. Girl, shut the hell up. Okay? Because you know good and damn well. Okay? If Ricardo, that worked part-time at Gringos Locos, was finna pay them bills and buy you gifts and take care of you, you know your ass would be the first ones cheesing from ear to ear with a big red Kool-Aid smile, happy AF. So can you spare me? That's what they're gonna do. That's what's wrong with y'all bitches. Y'all bitches, y'all, it's 50-50, okay? We both help. We a power couple. Girl, shut up and grow up. Talking about power couple. Girl, power couple is a scam. Ain't no such thing as a power couple. Okay? One chief, one Indian. Baby, spare us with that. Child, and Carl King, please stop being so sensitive. He's talking about can you please say some men? Calm down, sir. Don't be sensitive here. We're having a good time. Okay, we stand masculine men. We understand this is not all men. Okay, but nor am I about to give a PSA disclaimer after every statement I make. If I say a statement, y'all know damn well I don't mean all men. Y'all know the type of men I'm talking about. So I don't have to give a disclaimer each time, like every time I say something, not all men, guys, but come on, I'm not doing that. You know that. This is not that kind of channel. I'm not here to hurt you. You know, so of course a man providing and paying bills, of course it's going to sit and cause haters. Of course. Someone said, can you imagine how happy women would be if more men paid bills? Hello? You got to understand, women acting like they're happy with paying the bills and all that. You got to understand, that's a defense mechanism. It's two things. It's a defense mechanism and a hold mechanism. So I'm going to tell y'all, I shouldn't be telling y'all Negroes this, but I'm just go ahead and let y'all know where it be going down at. See, y'all Negroes, y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Okay, you be worried about your girl going to the club with her friends. You be worried about, oh, who in her DM on Instagram. No. I'm going to tell y'all where it all go down at. Go down at work, baby. Okay? It go down at work. So them women that act like they like working, child, they don't like working. There's someone at their job they either sleeping with or getting attention from that they have now become dependent upon. Okay, so you know, he's stuck at a job he hate. He's stuck there with her. He at work. Even though she looked tired because she taking the lead and paying the bills, he gonna still, you know, tell her whatever she want to hear because he bored. Oh yeah, it go down at work. It go down at work, at work. That's where it go down at. Y'all be looking in the wrong places. That's why I'm like, why y'all so comfortable sending and throwing your woman into the workforce? You slick setting yourself up for failure. Cause it go down at work, baby. That's why I don't know why y'all, that's why I say it's a cost to everything. Despise the free lunch. That free lunch costs you more than you know. Okay. Okay, the dreaded work husband. All right. You know, she says they don't believe they can attract a man who will provide for them. That's what it really is. That's what it really is. So you got some women, you know, they want to work, they want to pay bills, so they don't have to respect you, they don't have to submit to you, and they do it because that's where they go to be a hoe. Hello? Okay, she not getting that from you at home because she's emasculated you, she's taking your balls, so it ain't the same between y'all. So when she go to work, the men at work that also are bored, they at work bored, and she the only one around, she becomes dependent. Because remember, whether a woman decide to be a leader or not, feminine women in general, feminine, masculine, whatever, require, this is not a optional, require adoration. So what happens is you're not admiring her at home because she looked tired. She looked tired. She probably don't have the energy to have sex with you like that when she come home. So now she got to get that adoration from somewhere. So the lame dude at work that's bored, that's boosting her head up, she become dependent on that. And that's why sometimes you cannot get a woman out the workforce. She's become dependent upon the relevancy and attention that she get at work. Feminine women, boy, they be like this, tell me quit my job. Not saying that there are not feminine women who don't also work, but they be like, nigga, say the word. They'll be at that job so quick. Have you ever seen a woman that's married and has gotten pregnant and she getting ready to go and not have to work no more? Have you ever seen her pack her desk up? She coming to work with donuts and everything. And you be like, where are you going, Sarah? Guys, I'm having a baby. Forget you hoes. I'm out of here. Have you ever seen a woman come pack her desk when she don't got pregnant? Her husband told her she ain't got to work. She be like, you be like, where you going, Sarah? Baby, see y'all. Wouldn't want to be y'all. Who? Baby, who? I'm talking about she be gone. Okay? But that's the finesse, guys. When you hear that woman that be like, oh, well, my career is everything to me and I don't want to leave work and I've worked so hard for my work. Girl, shut the hell up. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Okay? You got something going on at that job that you don't want to let go of, sus. Okay? Goddess energy. Goddess energy 555 said, got a blast. Got a blast. Got a blast. See ya. But that's how they be. She's talking about some got a blast. Yo, I am weak AF, sus. Oh my God, but that's how it be. Despise the free lunch, fellas. It's a cost to that girl that take the lead and pay them bills. And I'm going to tell y'all what else. Again, they going to kill me for telling y'all this game. Because this is like girl code. We ain't supposed to tell y'all this. But I got to tell y'all. I can't take it no more. I'm fed up. I'm tired of y'all walking around grinning thinking you made something happen. The truth is, sweetie, you're being hoodwinked. Okay? The truth is you're being finessed. All right? I don't know how else to say this to you. The truth is you need to despise that free lunch. Okay? Because it's going to cost you more than you know. Period. Okay? Baby, so when you see that woman, oh my God, you know what, my career is so important to me. Hi, basically what she's saying is, I am not about to sit home and have to look at you all day, every day. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Hey, thank you, boo. I see you. I got a milli ride for the super chat. I appreciate the donations, guys. Thank you. Fellas, it's a trap. Don't fall for it. It's gonna cost you more than you know. That's why half relationships going on these days, they both cheat on each other. Ain't nobody faithful. Everybody cheat. Okay, and that's why. It's a trap. I'm telling y'all, felt it's a trap. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. And that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It be the ones y'all least expect. This is why I did a podcast episode about this. Speaking of which, if you all have not tuned into my podcast, African and American, what are you doing? And I know you're not tuned in and you ain't subscribed because a new episode dropped on Tuesday and you ain't listened to it. Because y'all want to subscribe. If y'all would subscribe to the podcast, you would have known the new episode came. And it's a fire episode too. No, we are not for the streets. Don't be saying y'all for the streets. No. Don't be doing all that. Now you making it seem like, oh, all women do that. No, all women do not do that. Okay, majority of feminine women that have masculine husbands that protect, provide, they are not, all their needs are met. That's not happening. Okay, so don't say y'all for the streets. No, it's not that. It's the ones that be doing that, and fellas, it be the ones you least suspect. Okay, it be the ones you least suspect. Okay, so I did a podcast episode about this, and I said, y'all gotta stop looking at the way a woman dress and think that you got it all figured out about what type of person she is. And I've been told y'all about this finesse. I said half of the time she gonna walk around dressed like this and super plain Jane and unsuspecting because that's a part of how she get away with the stuff she do. I told y'all, I said, y'all got to stop being threatened by the women that, you know, dress sexy or come out looking like that. And you got to stop seeing that and automatically associating that with she going to cheat, she going to talk to other guys, and then thinking that the girl that dressed like this is a safe bet. Half of the time, they do that so that you don't catch on to the savagery of which is she. That's why I told y'all, stop getting so comfortable and basing a woman's character off of things so dumb as to how she dressed. And y'all have the equivalent of, okay, the more clothes and the more grandma she got on, the less she's likely to cheat or less competition I have from men. No. Those girls like that are even more competition from men. At least the beautiful women, they used to men thinking they beautiful and used to curving men. It's those regular, modest dressing, I'm so innocent ones that you really need to worry about because they're not used to attention. So the minute any lame sit and tell them what they want to hear, oh, they going for it because they're not used to it. Yes. Okay, so that's why I be telling y'all, stop basing all that based off of, oh, this woman's the way she dressed. Oh, she got on all them clothes, so that's a safe bet. No. Then you mess around and got played by an ugly girl or average girl or a girl that dressed like your grandma, Thelma. Okay? So, that is that, guys. The decision is yours. Do you need a masculine man? Do you need a feminine woman? Or do you need the type of partner that will be realistic for you and your personal personality traits, your personal traumas, issues, strengths, and weaknesses? Life is about choosing the partner that we need, not the partner that we want. It's time for us to get coupled up. It's time for us to be realistic and get serious about this black love. Okay? A lot of people don't even want to try. That's why for me, I don't care. If I fall on my face, if I succeed, I can say I tried. I can say I tried, I gave it my best. We can sit back and evaluate where we went wrong, where we went right, and make better decisions going forward. And take that accountability to the parts that we play into things. Getting healing, counseling, therapy, whatever it is we need to reverse those things, do better, and progress forward. But giving up, not an option. Swirling, not an option. We need each other. We're all we got. No one that does not look like us is going to put us first. Other people are always going to put the people that look like them first. Okay? So we have to make this happen, guys. We got to stay focused, whether you fall or not. If you fail, that means you tried. You have to try to fail. But most of the time, as long as we are moving in love, as long as we are moving in things being bigger than just us, most of the times things will turn out well. We just have to have, that positive mindset. Ladies, I'm here for you. If you need any guidance or if you need any counseling in your feminine journey, I am here to help you. Your big sister is here. If you need a session with me, simply send me an email to sixthegoddess@yahoo.com. I want to see you ladies all pick up my book. In my book, I tell the story about my own feminine journey, how I overcame masculine ways, how I overcame certain types of traumas and pains that were attacking my womanhood. The book is very personal. It really tells the story of myself, the women in my family. You'll see my mom with my son. This was the last picture they took together before she died. Look at that. Oh. So everything is very intimate. Okay? It's very intimate. It's a very real book. Okay? It's a very easy read. Very straightforward read. It's not very, drawn out. I have yet to see anyone be like, oh, I read the book and I hated it. Everyone's like, it helped me so much. I loved it. I read it. Some people are like, I read it in one day. Like they get it and they can't even put it down. So, I tell the story here. Why is your femininity important? What happens if you don't embrace your femininity? I discuss all these things, okay? So get the book, sixthegoddess.com. I will be putting that in the description here. It's Six the Goddess, just like my Instagram, SIXTHEGODDIS. Thank you all for listening. Tune into my podcast. You want to search African and American on your favorite media platform. I will also link that in the description box as well for you all. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like and share the video. Any Cash App donations or Super Chat donations, thank you, and they are appreciated. It helps support this content. Most of the time, videos like this end up getting demonetized by YouTube. I don't make anything necessarily off of these videos. So any support, any donations to show appreciation for my art and for what I'm doing, I am grateful for. I love you all. We are going to go live again. What's today? Thursday. Realistically, it's probably going to be around Sunday that we'll go live again. Okay? Either Sunday or Monday that we'll go live. It might be Monday, depending on how my Sunday goes. I got a lot going on. But we will go live again. We're really working on this YouTube. I'm still going to try to get this camera fixed. Try to get all this figured out. If not, I can promise you guys we will not have blurry live streams anymore. And thank you guys for hanging in there and riding with me through all this, okay? We making it happen. I appreciate you guys. I know. I didn't want to use the phone because I wanted to use this damn $800 camera. But we gonna make it work, y'all. I love you all. And peace, love, and Black power.